Hey everyone, welcome to our very first audio overview of Wyecliff Weekly. This week feels big. AI headlines everywhere, but the real story is about the choices companies are making and honestly, who gets included or left out.
Right. It's been one of those weeks where every headline could have been the main story. We have everything from a new superintelligence lab at Meta to Anthropic making waves by not releasing its latest model. It's like a tech roller coaster.
Totally. Let's break down why these tech choices matter so much. The newsletter is called Wyecliff Weekly, brought to you by Wyecliff. That's the team helping businesses actually put AI to work. And today we're digging into what it all means for you, your job, and your business.
Yeah, and we're pulling these stories straight from the latest edition. So expect a mix: big moves from Amazon, serious policy talks from OpenAI, some practical AI tips, and of course, a lot of opinions from us.
The main thread this week: companies aren't just building new AI, they're deciding what not to do. And that shift is going to reshape everything.
All right, let's start with Anthropic. On Monday, they basically decided to restrict their top model, Claude Mythos. Only cybersecurity folks get access through Project Glasswing because, and this is wild, the model spotted a bug that's been sitting in software untouched for 27 years.
You read that, right? Decades-old bugs. It's like having a digital detective in your toolkit, but the catch is if the wrong hands get it, the damage could be huge. So Anthropic's approach is, let's self-regulate before someone else does.
Makes you wonder, should AI be locked away if it's just too good? What would you do if your tech found risks nobody else ever saw?
That's the new debate, power versus safety. And honestly, Anthropic's method is kind of a test case for the whole industry. Switching gears, OpenAI is telling Congress, tax the robots. Their new policy paper has bold ideas. Replace lost wage taxes with a tax on automated labor, set up a public wealth fund so regular folks get a slice of AI profits, and even try a 4-day work week at current pay through government-backed experiments.
That's huge, right? They're not just saying, here's the tech. They're saying, let's rethink the economy. Also, OpenAI's upcoming IPO will reserve shares for retail investors. So no more just institutions cashing in. Now it's about the public getting a shot too.
And if we look at the details, OpenAI wants formal worker representation in deploying AI, plus strong safety plans for advanced systems. All this makes me think, AI isn't just for tech giants, it's supposed to be for everyone if the government gets on board.
Yeah, the conversation shifted. No longer will AI take jobs, now it's how do we adapt the economy for AI? Now, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg admitted their old llama models lagged behind, so they dropped open source, started Meta Superintelligence Labs, hired Alex Wang, invested $14 billion in Scale AI, and rolled out Muse Spark. It's their first swing at catching up.
Muse Spark is interesting. It takes voice, text, and images, but only spits out text. Meta claims it's strong in processing health info and images, but admits it's still trailing others in coding, and it powers Meta AI everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, you name it.
So billions spent, new leadership, but Meta's honest, not best in class yet. Is it a turning point or just an expensive restart? I guess we'll find out soon enough.
It's worth watching if this move pays off. Sometimes you got to start over to get ahead, right? Amazon, meanwhile, is all in on AI. CEO Andy Jassy said they'll spend about $200 billion this year, mostly boosting AWS and AI infrastructure. Their bet? Every customer experience will be reinvented with chips, robotics, even satellites.
Monetizing capacity as fast as we can install it. That's how we put it. So Amazon isn't tinkering anymore. They're rebuilding the whole company around AI, from warehouses to the cloud.
And when the company that runs half the internet says big changes are coming, yeah, it's worth paying attention.
If we zoom out, every main story this week is about companies picking what not to do. Meta closing up open source, Anthropic restricting access, OpenAI proposing guardrails and safety nets. These aren't just technical choices, they're decisions that shape who benefits.
And for everyday folks, OpenAI's policy paper and retail IPO are about inclusion. They want regular people in on the upside: a public wealth fund, a shorter work week, and a chance to buy shares before they go public.
For businesses, Meta and Amazon show that the gap is growing. Those reorganizing around AI are moving fast. If your workplace hasn't started the conversation, competitors are getting ahead fast.
So the building phase is ending. Now it's about choices. The companies are shaping what AI actually looks like for all of us. Let's get practical. The newsletter shares tips for using AI in meeting prep. Meeting prep is apparently one of the highest return uses of AI for saving time.
You can use Claude in co-work mode, paste agendas, and have it prep talking points. ChatGPT does similar stuff, with bonus features if you're on a paid plan. Copilot's cool part is it auto-gathers info from your emails, docs, and calendar.
And there's a handy prompt. Give me a summary, 3 questions to expect, 3 to ask, and 1 thing to avoid. Quick prep, less scrambling, more confidence walking in.
Makes meetings smoother, right? So practical AI use isn't just hype, it's helping day to day. On the rapid updates, Disney cut about 1,000 jobs after the CEO switch, focusing on marketing changes. The EU banned AI-generated images in official communications, but the US hasn't. And there's the Wyecliff referral program offering prizes for subscribers who refer friends.
Right, Disney's restructuring. The EU wants more authenticity in government images, and Wycliffe's giving listeners ways to get involved. To sum up, this week is about shifting gears. AI is moving from shiny new models to tough decisions about inclusion, safety, and who gets a say. The choices made now will ripple through the economy and the workplace.
Yep, whether you're prepping your next meeting with AI, watching new models launch, or wondering about policy changes, these shifts are setting the stage for tomorrow. Thanks for listening. See you next week.